Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Team Corally Triton XP. It's a two-wheel drive brushless monster truck, and up until a couple weeks ago I really never heard of Team Corally. I've seen a couple of different guys on YouTube, Charlie over at BNCRC, JTRC. They both picked up the Mach-Zoo. Seems to be very similar but a fancier body style. This truck I picked up online on eBay for $229 plus tax, brought it to just under $250. There's a few things about this truck that have me really interested. Number one being price point for two-wheel drive brushless truck. They claim that this truck will do 90 kilometers an hour, which my math is right, I think is about 50 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive if that's accurate. At some point down the line when the weather finally breaks good enough, I'll be able to do a speed run on it. But for being brushless, at this price point, this truck has all metal gears in the transmission, steel drive shafts. Seems pretty impressive. The only thing that concerns me, obviously, is this being a company from Europe, is parts availability. I got this on eBay off of a company called Hobby Recreation Products. I went to their website. They do have a full listing of parts for these trucks. Unfortunately, for what I've seen right now, most of them seem to be out of stock. So hopefully this company gains traction here in the States and parts will be easier to come by. But I've been eager to get this one out of the box for a couple of days. So let's get into it. Okay, there we have it. Before we take a look at the truck, let's take a look at what else you get. Keep in mind for this price, there is no battery, no charger. You're going to have to supply those yourself. First things first, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. Let's see what it's got for adjustability here. It's got your throttle, steering reverses, steering trims, throttle trims, and that looks like a dual right there. This thing is powered by 4 AA batteries. It feels pretty good. Has a rubber grip here, foam on the wheel. Seems pretty okay. Let's open up this owner's manual quick. The instruction manual looks pretty much like it's just all centered around the ESC manual that I'll check out later. The radio and basic owner's manual for the truck. Let's see if it's got parts diagram, and thankfully it's got all kinds of numbers in there for all the parts that you might need. This will be good to hang on to. I'm going to keep checking as far as parts availability. Hopefully this truck is pretty stout and I don't break anything, but that's typically not been my luck whatsoever. There was a guy in one of the Facebook groups that posted a video of the same truck he was running, and he broke I think one of the front steering hubs, I think. But he ran it into a pole. That's going to happen. I asked him his thoughts on the truck. He said he loved it. Said he changed out the tires. He said the plastic wheels were a little bit on the weak side. But again, we'll find out as I run this thing. This looks like it might be the battery retainer. It's the only other thing in the box. First off, looking at this truck, the picture on the box and the description, the wheels on this truck were actually black. I was kind of hoping for that. But these ones are chrome. Again, not a huge deal. I just think it would have looked nicer with the black wheels. It does feel like there's foam in the tires. They feel okay for an RTR. I'm not really going to know until we get her out there. But this thing looks nice. Get these clips off. And it looks like on the roll bar on the back of the body it's got LED light buckets. In case you want to put those in there. Being that this is going to be a two-wheel drive basher, that's something I'm probably not going to bother with because I just end up breaking it anyways. I'll give them that. This body here, this thing feels pretty stout. Feels pretty thick. I like that. Alright, on to the truck. Number one, they tout big bore shocks. It indeed does have big bores. They are plastic bodied. They are threaded, so you can dial them in without the use of preload spacers. You just turn the dial and you can adjust your ride the way you like it. Does seem to be, I don't know if I'll be able to get this in the shot here, all the way around. Little guards here, always nice. Stops from getting debris down in there. It's a 3500 kV motor, and like I said, they say this thing can not only run 2S but 3S as well. And that battery retainer must be an extra one. Huh, that's I've never seen an extra one of those thrown in there. Speed control does have a fan on top of it. That's nice to see. It does come with a Dean's plug on there. Slipper clutch. Other than shock mounting positions, doesn't seem to be any adjustability. They're all the links are captured. You know, again, for the most part though, I don't mess around with that too much because I just, you know, I bomb around the backyard for the most part, so I don't really worry about much of that stuff. Steel outdrive, steel dog bones, that's nice. There are does have the wheelie bar as well, and this one, it is adjustable, but you adjust it by actually pulling the screws out and adjusting it that way and putting the screws back in. That's kind of different. I think Charlie referenced in his look at the Moxu, his only concern with that being that they're screwed in there like that is possibly you know, damaging the transmission case. We'll see. Pretty cool, guys. That's really about all I got to say about this truck. The steering servo feels pretty beefy as well. I'm excited to get this thing out and run it. Like I said, for the price point, and they're claiming that this thing will do 90 kilometers an hour, which again I believe is around 50 miles an hour. We're certainly going to test that out at some point. Forgot to mention this truck does have ball bearings throughout as well, and you know, the videos that I've seen, the running videos from Charlie, from JT, seem like nice little trucks. This thing seems like a pretty good build out of the box. You know, nothing seems to be no issues with it. So I think that's going to do it, guys, for my first look at the Team Corally Triton XP two-wheel drive brushless monster truck. It's actually supposed to get in the 50s today. We got some snow the other day, and I'm kind of hoping a lot of that melts off. If that's the case, maybe I'll get a battery charged up today, take this thing out for a quick run. I'm really excited to see how this thing holds up, and hopefully the plastic parts hold up pretty well until parts availability becomes a little bit better. Guys, as always, I appreciate you taking a little bit of time out of your day to watch my videos. That always means a whole lot to me. And until next time, everybody, take care. Have a great day.